of you out here like to play? Raise your hand. Yeah, and when you go outside and play, what is it that you like to do when you play? Hide? What? What? 4 wheels. Okay, 4 wheels. Awesome. And when you were a kid, what brought you joy? What did you like to do? Okay, dirt bikes. When you were a kid, what did you like to do when you played? Hiking. Fabulous. Lots of things. There might be some. So when I was a kid, I liked to build forts in my basement with boxes. And I would spend hours playing in these boxes, and I would cuddle up inside, and I'd get lost, stuffing my face with candy and playing Barbies. And I asked myself, what is it today that brings me joy? And it's kind of similar. I like to decorate my house. I like to find random shit like portholes and turn it into floating tables, right? That's what brings me joy now. What brings you joy now? Working out. Awesome. Does it look anything like it did when you were a kid? And if not, then why? Why not? We need to get out and play more. And sometimes we think play looks a little bit like taking a dance class or playing cards with our friends or maybe joining a league sport. And that's awesome. All those things are necessary, right? Because we need that time. But it's structured play. It's organized play, sometimes competitive. Now, what I'm encouraging is for all of us to find unstructured play in our lives. And what does unstructured play look like? Improvisational. Going out, being inspired, not having tasks. This is my 6th grade stepdaughter. In this picture, she's 11. So when she went into 6th grade, she had periods 1 through 7 in school with 20 minutes off for lunch. No play, none. She's 11. This is what her playground looks like now, deserted. This is what playgrounds in the United States look like, starting as early as 3rd grade, and some places kindergarten. We are starting to get rid of recess. This is George Bush. He signed No Child Left Behind Act in 2001. Since then, we have had an increase in standardized testing. And as we all know, not one of us in this room learns the exact same way. Am I right? Right. So what's happening is we have teachers that are teaching to the tests. We have very narrow curriculums. And we have students who are stressed out, who are growing up way too soon. And we are robbing them of their childhoods. My stepdaughter, who's now 17, has taken 13 standardized tests in the last 3 years. Now, what happens when we have unstructured play is it helps form our prefrontal cortex. That's what helps us with problem solving. That's what helps us with creativity. And that's what helps us in the future with love and life and, yes, homework. And now we have students, engineers, graduating and getting top-paying jobs who don't know how to problem solve. And their employers are going, what? Why? Because we don't have enough play, and we need to start breaking the rules. The only way we solve the problem is by breaking the rules and finding that sense of play. And how are we going to do that? Not all of us in this room have kids, and that's okay, but we need to figure out how we are going to set a model for the next generation. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is break the adult rules that we have formed for ourselves, break those patterns, and start getting off our asses and outside and playing and being models to that generation. So how do you do that, right? Do something creative, just one creative thing every day, whether that be baking cookies without a recipe or painting a picture or gardening. Just pick one creative thing to do every day to set an example. And just go out and fucking play. Can you do it? Go on, fucking play. I want everyone to stand up. Stand up. Go ahead, stand up. Stand up and start putting your hands together, because we're going to do a little improvised dancing without music. Woo! Yeah. Look at your neighbor. Smile. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm Meridith Grundei. It's been a pleasure. Here's where you can find me.